detoxers, today is day 4 of doing the Home Detox Box. That is a 7-day kit which completely cleans out your digestive system with lots of fiber, a little clay to sort of bring all those toxins in and just let it all be evacuated out, an enema kit, enzymes to take every day, and probiotics to take every day to really help you with your gut bacteria. So day 4, when you follow the guidebook that I put inside the box, is all about breaking the fast. It's all about, how am I going to start eating again? Your body has not been used to eating, but she's probably going, oh, I kind of really would love to get some food in me today. And it's not so much the food that you want to eat, but all the ladies and gentlemen that have come through to the detox with me here in Biarritz, they go, I want to chew something. I want to feel something substantial. I want to eat something. And you know, that was something that really shocked me when I started doing detoxes 15 years ago, that the need to eat something, the chewing down on something, the munching something, and the swallowing was as much an addiction as kind of like eating crappy food and all the rest of it as well. Day 4 is very much about how you've prepared yourself for eating again. And I mentioned in my video on day 3 that your body has turned into a ketosis state. So it's actually using the fuel that you stored inside your body, which is a very great way not only to get rid of weight, but to get rid of an awful lot of stuff that you just don't need going on in your body and being held onto in your body. A lot of that has been put down because you've been under huge amounts of stress or trauma or shock, or just being super vigilant all the time. And the amount of stress and hormones that run through your body doesn't make it very easy for your body to kind of relax, because when your body's relaxed and joyful, she's already full. She doesn't really need extra nutrients, vitamins, minerals, stodge, carbohydrates, sugar, fats, whatever. She's like, no, I'm satisfied, thank you very much. And food wouldn't really add to my day at all. It's an essential day to be planned for, is your day 4. Normally I suggest you eat something that's really easy to digest, really beneficial for you, beneficial for your digestive system, which would mean fruit in a lot of cases. But if you've decided to come off sugars entirely, and that's certainly what you have been doing when you've been doing the detox, it's not kind of advisable to really go back on fruits on a day like today. You can start with juices, lots of avocados and greens. So smoothies are absolutely fantastic. But if you make a smoothie, make sure that it's lots of spinach, avocado, and water. I used to put apple juice and things in it, but for me, sugar doesn't really work for me at the moment. I'm in that phase at the moment where menopausal and carbohydrates and things just really bloat me out and get really windy and gassy. Bit of personal information. But I don't find that fruits really work for me that well, but different phases and different ages of your life, and depending how much energy you're using, they're fine. But you really need to know what your body is able to handle. And I know that if I've eaten fruit or something sweet, my body just goes, boom. And I feel like I'm just like, whoa, 10-ton Tessie, and I'm really bloated. So it doesn't work for me at all. So knowing your body is essential. So if you're going to make yourself smoothies, lots of avocados today. Your body absolutely loves the fat. Your brain needs the fat. If you found that over the last 2 days, 3 days, that you've kind of like, I can't really concentrate very well. My brain's a little bit haywire. It's kind of disappeared. I've gone a bit 2-dimensional rather than 3-dimensional. Can't kind of get my words out. Can't really be bothered. Sleep a lot. That's because your brain and your cervix is, you're missing the fat. And anyone who has had babies knows that the brain uses fat. It sparks on fat. It doesn't spark on sugar, it sparks on fat. And that's why we've become so much clearer when we take out sugar from our diet and we put fat in. Our brain's going, hallelujah, I've got something to work on. So that is really important. So food-wise today, because we're talking about planning with your food, avocados, lots of rocket, lots of spinach, blend them up in a smoothie, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, add some water in and drink it down. Food really is interesting subject. I'm kind of the queen of understanding what's going on behind the reasons why we eat so much, or why we eat when we do, or what we eat, like cravings and nuts, and whether it's sweets or whether it's salty. If you're an addicted to salt person like I was, or addicted to sugar person, there's an awful lot more that goes on behind the scenes. So on day 4, when you start eating again, be aware of like, oh, what are you craving? And if you've made a decision that not going to eat that, not going to put that in my body just for the moment, I really do enjoy feeling very super clean and, you know, clean slate, clean fresh, start fresh in my body. So I'm not going to do that. Just be aware that you can put that item of food in front of you physically or in your mind's eye, and kind of imagine yourself reaching for it, opening the packet, drinking it, whatever it is, and then push it further away and kind of go, no. And just wait. Just observe your body and just observe your thoughts. I've had ladies, and myself included, who kind of like, stamp your feet and kind of go, oh, damn it, I deserve it, I've been good. Listen to the thoughts that come up. It is so amusing and so beneficial for you to understand what it is that's coming up for you, because that is such a huge clue as to what you're craving, or what would fulfill the craving, rather than actually taking that coffee, that alcohol, that cake, that sweet, that biscuit, or overeating, having another plate of something, when actually you're not really that full. Doing the detox is a brilliant time for you to kind of go, actually, I'm not that hungry. I mean, I ate less, way less doing the detox, and I had more energy. Like, oh, I don't really need that much food. When I do the eating personality with clients, it's also, you find out, for me, for example, food was the bane of my life. I thought, oh my God, no, not another meal to cook for. Oh no. Oh, just give me a time when I don't have to think about food, and I don't have to plan for it. I don't have to shop for it. So that was me, and I was most definitely finding that food was just the bane of my life. Just like, oh my God, there's just too much food. That's why this works so well. Just clearing away the need to kind of be faced with so much food every single day. When you go back to eating, take it slowly. Cadbury's Caramel Rabbit, take it slowly. Find yourself an egg timer or something like that, and just put your egg timer up, and promise yourself that you're going to sit down and have a meal, any meal, whatever you choose, for a certain length of time. And then just turn your timer and say, okay, I'm going to sit here for 10 minutes, or set another timer on your watch, on your clock, for example, on your phone, and say, I'm going to sit here for half an hour, no matter what. I'm going to eat slowly. I'm going to chew my food really, really well. And I'm just going to see how long it actually takes me to eat my food. And then I'm going to sit here and let my food digest. When you're on day 4 of doing the Home Detox Box, or any kind of detox, be very aware when you start eating again. You want to make sure that you're chewing your food really, really well. We ladies, we are always busy doing something else with a great big long list of things to do, and kind of ram food in our mouths and rush off and eat when we're driving, and eat when we're walking, and walking the dog, and all the rest of it, and snacking all day long. These are all signs that, you know, we're just not satisfied and we're not taking any attention for ourselves. When you start eating today, take it slowly. Even if you eat breakfast, lunch and dinner, promise yourself that you'll just sit down and you'll be aware of what's going on in your body. Slowly chew everything about 30 times. I know it sounds ridiculous. Chew everything about 30 times. Make sure that you're satisfied. Make sure you even like the tastes, the flavors, the textures, the temperature. What kind of temperature do you like eating? I mean, I knew that frozen water and cold water and smoothies with ice in, oh, it just shuts my digestion down. I cannot cope with it. So what's best for you? What textures do you like? Do you like salty? Do you like sweet, creamy? And what temperature? You know, what's the ambience that you like to eat in? You know, do you like to eat with other people socially, or do you like to eat on your own, just reading or not doing anything, really? Like the Buddhist, you know, concentrate on your food and really bless your food and go, oh my God, this is amazing. This tastes awesome. It takes 15 minutes for the messages to come from your head, or from your stomach rather, to your brain, to kind of say, yeah, okay, we're full now. And we just don't listen. Take it slow. Eat really slowly. You've just done a fast, which means not eating. Doesn't mean that you're eating really, really fast. You've just done a fast. So a 3-day fast, 72 hours. So your body's in ketosis. Do yourself a huge favor and just put in really what is delicious today, and be inquisitive. Hopefully you've not thought about food too much over the last few days, but be inquisitive as to what really satisfies you. And then not just to do with food, what satisfies you in other areas of your life? What fabrics do you like to touch? I mean, is it velvety? Is it warm? Is it cotton? Is it linen? You know, how do you like, what kind of light do you like in the room? What kind of temperature do you like to be at? One of the main arguments between couples, by the way, not money, temperature. The temperature of the room, window open, window closed, door open, door closed. So yeah, just take notice, slow down everything. Take time to meditate, take time to do something you enjoy, drawing, colouring in, playing in the garden, breathing. Slow down. Day 4 is just such a typical day when you can just go back to how you normally are and nothing's changed, and you're just kind of, you're oblivious that you've just eaten something. This is, you know, a problem. When we're really, really busy, we're oblivious how much we have actually eaten. Oh, I'll just have that, I'll just grab that, I'll just grab this, I'll just grab that. Oh, look in the fridge, oh, I'll just have that, because we're trying to fill a gap. So slow down and take exquisite notice of you and start to love more and more and more about yourself. You've just done a fantastic detox cleanse, starting with a clean slate. So this is an awesome time for you to just take care of you on another level. Slow down and start asking yourself what it is that you really want. Take a bit of an inventory of some of the things that you really love doing and start putting those into your day. You've had a clean slate. What would be really satisfying for you weight-wise? What would be really satisfying for you to experience health-wise, agility-wise, flexibility-wise? Start putting those things into action. I will be back again tomorrow on day 5 to do with day 5 of the detox, as we build up what we're actually able to eat, digest and put into our bodies. Lovely. I really love doing this with you. If you're curious about doing a detox, then let me know. I can guide you through any of the phases and any of the questions that you have. I've been doing detoxes here on Retreat Biarritz for the last 15 years. 2004, 2005 I started. When my little boys were babies, I opened up the 2 studios that we had, and I went, you know what, I'm going to detox people. It's just fun, and walk in the mountains and take them to the hammam and take them to the beach and take them to the markets here in France. So it's a home from home experience, and we do coaching as well while you're here. So have an awesome day. I will see you again tomorrow with day 5 to let you know what's going on inside your body and what you need to think about as your next step. Lots of love, ladies. Bye-bye.